It is a great misfortune to pursue pleasures. Although the wise man rejects them, they create some uneasiness in his heart. He is supremely happy, therefore, when he does not find himself in pleasurable situations. So the wise man is the enlightenment practitioner. It might seem strange to differentiate in terms of pleasurable situations, because aren't we supposed to be equanimous after all? But this is the enlightenment practitioner who's seeking to establish themselves in enlightenment. But there are latent tendencies which draw you away from it. The thing about pleasurable situations is that it's actually more difficult to deal with positive emotional states than negative ones. Negative ones are a clear reminder that your attention is not where it could be. But when you're feeling good, you feel that you might even feel that you're reaping the rewards of your spiritual efforts, and you just want to go with it. You just want to go with it. Isn't life wonderful? And you feel like indulging yourself. Why not? You deserve it. You're worth it. But then you've forgotten yourself. Effort is no longer being made. The attention is just indulging itself, and then just gets hijacked from one thing to another once again. And before you know it, you're feeling disappointed, to say the least. The sages or yogis and perfected ones approach such a wise man. So this is interesting. We've got sages and yogis, sages or yogis, and we've got the wise man. But the wise man does not value even the gifts of psychic powers or knowledge that they bestow upon him. He seeks the company of enlightened beings. In their company he dives into the truths of the scriptures. 'Tis the characteristic of these enlightened ones to raise others to their own level. And if this isn't happening, you don't go anywhere near them. The wise person gradually abandons all selfish actions and the endeavour to gain wealth or pleasure. This is what we normally devote ourselves to, wealth or pleasure. We can see it in terms of security, comforts and conveniences. We want everything to be just nice. He gives everything away in self-sacrificing charity. Well, it's not really self-sacrificing, he just doesn't see any value in these things. So he's given it away to people who see value in what he considers worthless. O Rama, remember that even hell is not so painful as the suffering caused by selfish activity. Wealth is the source of endless misfortune. Prosperity is perpetual adversity. Enjoyment of pleasure is enduring disease. All these are misunderstood by the perverse intellect. Wealth is the source of endless misfortune. And one of the things about having money is it needs to be managed. And not only that, it needs to be continually accumulating, because if it's continually going down, then this is a source of anxiety. So there's a huge amount of effort in managing wealth. And it's all tied up with feelings of security and insecurity. And enjoyment of pleasure is enduring disease. There's a picture by Bruegel called The Land of Cockaigne. And there we've got the fat fellow fast asleep under a tree, while his food, his already cooked food, somehow manages to run towards him, so that he doesn't even have to lift a finger to prepare his food. So what's behind this is almost like the ultimate goal of having to make no effort whatsoever. I think the painting is supposed to characterise sloth and gluttony, two of the 7 cardinal sins. But it characterises the oblivion which these particular sins engender. In this world, contentment alone is the best medicine, the best tonic, and the greatest good fortune. The contented heart is ready for enlightenment. First, turn away from worldliness, then resort to satsanga. Satsanga is the company of the wise. Inquire into the truth of the scriptures and cultivate disinterestedness in pleasure, and you will attain the supreme truth. You have to attain the supreme truth first, actually, and then a lot of this follows. Once you've touched the supreme truth, then you can begin these practices of contentment, of turning away from worldliness, company of the wise, and the scriptures. And we look at our egoistic tendencies, we look at our latent tendencies to seek security and comfort.